concrete grinding group of companies working together is uniquely capable of solving difficult flooring problems. One such problem was posed by the Littlewoods Home Shopping Group at their Little Hulton distribution centre. Although not foreseen initially, the solution involved calling upon the different disciplines available from within the group. The existing 7,000 square metre warehouse was operating a block stacking system which was inefficient, and Littlewoods wanted to change over to a very narrow aisle system. Under normal circumstances, the floor would be surveyed by a profilograph, and if found to be out of flatness specification, it would be brought back into tolerance by controlled grinding. However, this floor was abnormal. It had a thick bituminous topping which was starting to delaminate. Furthermore, a previous aisleway system had been repaired with a polymer screed which was also presenting a problem. The bituminous topping was too unstable to grind, and in any case would have deformed under load due to its pliable nature. Other problems needed facing up to. The entire area had to be screened off from floor to ceiling, and this was done by concrete grinding using fire retardant sheeting. There were 10,000 bolts on the floor that needed removing. This was done by the group. Littlewoods wanted the racking company to begin erecting new racking within 4 weeks of work starting on the floor, and wanted to start restocking a mere 2 weeks later. So deadlines were extremely tight. All these problems were solved within the time allowed. The group used road planers to remove all the bituminous topping in 2 days. After the road planers, the surface had to be treated by captive shot blasting to remove all the lacents and loose material. The surface was then primed prior to the pumped screed. Within 6 days, the 7,000 metres of pumped screed, nominally 8 mm thick, was laid. The new racking started to be erected only 4 weeks after the warehouse was handed over to Concrete Grinding Limited. 1 week after the racking had started, the aisleways were ground to a superflat tolerance across the whole aisle width at a rate of 2 65-metre long aisles every 3 days. When a third of the aisles had been ground, they were tested with the group's profilograph to check compliance with the flatness specification. After the survey, the first third of the floor area was sealed with a dark grey water-dispersed epoxy sealer. Within 6 weeks of the client releasing the floor area, the first 1/3 of the warehouse was handed back for restocking. Within 11 weeks and on schedule, the 22 narrow aisles, 65 metres long, were handed back to the client, giving them a sound basis for a safe and efficient operation. The different services offered by the group of associated companies were successfully brought together on this project, resulting in a solution that was unique, fast and cost-effective. No other group of companies could offer such a solution.